Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Capitol High School gym. Here we have a JV basketball match between the Capitol Eagles and the Timberline Wolves. I'm your commentator, Lucas Stevenson, alongside me,
Mac Noltsenmeyer.
Our crew is Kayjah
And Connor with Emmalee and Katie. We're going to go ahead and read you off the roster. We're going to start off with the guys on the court so we can just get that out of the way. Number 21, Ethan Castillo. Number 3, Terrell Lawson. Number 14, there's no, Alex, I can't pronounce, do you know the last one? I can't pronounce that. Romreal? But Ethan Castillo almost gets the rebound. Timberline picks it up.
Timberline marching down the court here, passes it over to number 21. Driving in, blocked by Ethan Castillo.
Castillo.
Whatever. But is fouled. That is Ethan's first foul of the game.
And some free throws will be thrown. Will be shot.
Be 2 shots. Bailey misses his first shot.
Makes his second one. It's a 2-point game.
Pressing by Capitol. Very hard press. And throws it away. Was number 22, and it rolls back down the bleachers.
Capitol ball.
Avery Downey
will pass the ball in to Terrell Lawson.
Terrell driving in, passes over to Avery.
Ethan with the screen, finds an open Titus Bailey, but almost mishandles the pass. Titus Bailey goes up for the shot, bounces it off the rim. Timberline ball, so they go into Capitol territory.
Bounces off the bottom of the rim.
And Kate will be Capitol ball as it's out of bounds off the hands of Timberline. Some of the Timberline players looked like they wanted a foul and they did not get it. Timberline playing some light press coverage.
Avery Downey driving down the court. Little crossover move there on number 4. Back over. Let's see if he can break his ankles there. Passes over to Terrell.
Ethan Castillo goes up for the 3 and he misses it. Rebounded by Timberline. And it's Timberline ball. Here we go. Timberline misses the shot, but goes back up and gets it. Score is now tied 4-4.
Terrell coming down the court for Capital. A little backhanded pass there, gets it through. Capital missing the shot.
Rebounded by Timberline as they go over into Capital territory.
Quick passes by Timberline.
Goes up for the shot and makes it. Timberline has their first lead of the night.
Right now I'm seeing a lot of very fast-paced passing from Timberline as Titus Bailey drives in. Doesn't get the foul, passes out to number 14.
Ethan Castillo going in for the shot, gets fouled. Doesn't make the shot, he will get 2 free throws. Foul called on number 21 for Timberline.
Blocking foul.
Misses his first shot. He will get a second one.
Lining up the second shot is Ethan Castillo.
And he makes it. It's a 1-point game again. 5-6, Timberline on top.
Timberline coming down the court very slowly. Back up top is number 22, guarded by Avery Downey for Capital. Back inside.
Goes up for the 3 and swishes it. 4-point game. And timeout called by Capital. Both teams playing strong in this first quarter as it's almost half over. Score Capital 5, Timberline 9. 2 fouls on each team. Looks like it's going to be a tight game all the way through.
4:10 left on the clock in first. And let's talk about Timberline's defense right now. They're really putting the press on Capital, but Capital is still getting their points down.
They are. They haven't scored. The last score that they had was that 1 free throw that Ethan shot, but Capital is still able to move the ball around. Teams coming out of the timeout. There goes the buzzer.
And Capital's defense it's there, but it's not fully there. And we're hoping that it can get there by the end of this game.
Gets the ball over to Terrell Lawson from Avery Downey, who gets the ball back. Avery faked the 3. Goes up for a shot and makes it. 2-point game.
Avery Downey is really good at those crossover moves. You saw him in the other games that we have streamed, and a lot of fast passing by Timberline, and finds number 4 out in the corner for Timberline. Goes in and
misses the shot, rebounded by Capital.
Terrell Larson with that rebound.
Avery up for the 3, he misses it, rebounded by Timberline.
Timberline now moving a little bit fast going down the court. I believe they want to get those 2 points that Avery Downey have scored. Misses it off the back iron.
And they do get the shot off the rebound. Back to a 4-point game with 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. Titus Bailey with the ball. Finds Avery Downey, who goes in, passes the ball to Alex Romreel, who missed the shot, rebounded by Timberline. Timberline has the ball. Terrell Lawson picks up the ball off a bad pass from Timberline.
Diving.
And he picks it up from a bad pass by him. Finds Avery Downey. And bad pass by him picked up by Timberline. 2.5 minutes to go. 2:20 to go in this first quarter. Timberline back in Capital territory. Goes up for the three, and it is not a good shot.
It was blocked by Ethan Castillo.
And Ethan gets the shot, makes it back to a 2-point game. It's 9 Capital, 11 Timberline. And Timberline's moving the ball again.
Full-court press by Capital.
And shot missed. Terrell Lawson with the rebound once again. Avery Downey gets the ball from Terrell off a pass and
throws it away.
Couldn't find a guy to pass it to, and a lot of substitutions. We're just going to name off Capitals. Josh Summers and Caden Machretti come in for Ethan Castillo and Titus Bailey. And that's a big switch by both teams as Timberline had 3 people transfer too. Not transferred. Sub, yeah, that's the word.
And a minute, the scoring drought for Timberline. And they just broke that.
Isn't he so cute?
Avery Downey with the ball. Gets it over to Terrell Lawson. Minute to go in the first quarter. Finds Terrell again. Terrell gives it to Caden Machretti. Capital needs to take a shot. Looks like they're about to run out of shot clock. And Avery Downey steps out of bounds as he cannot save the ball. Timberline ball, 40 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Timberline taking it down the court as we have 35 seconds left in this first period of basketball between these two teams. Very good team play right here as
another
Timberline
shot.
gets the point.
6-point game. Alex goes up for the shot and he misses it, but he gets his own rebound. Finds Avery Downey, who goes up for the shot himself. He makes it back to a 4-point game. 9 seconds to go in this first quarter.
4 seconds left, deflected.
And it goes out of bounds. There's 1.7 seconds left, and it'll be Capital ball. No, it's Timberline ball.
It was deflected off of Terrell's hand.
And 0.7 seconds now as it's tipped again off Capital.
Good defense by Capital. Another good
0.4
defensive
seconds.
block. Another good defensive block by number 14 for Capital.
If any of you were here, this should be reminding you a little bit of how the Skyview game ended, as it was just stop after stop for the last 5 seconds of the game. Score, Capital 11, Timberline 15. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter.
Timberline doesn't score for like a good 2 minutes. Then I'll report that. That's fine. Very good first period by both these teams. It is a very close game. Just a 4-point deficit that Capital's losing by, and I'm sure that they can bring it back.
It'll be Timberline ball as we start the second quarter.
Timberline's number 3 taking it outside, guarded by Avery Downey, passing it to number 24, then getting it right back.
Capital seems like they've locked down their defense a little more as they're playing hard man-to-man coverage. Goes up for the 3,
That is a long
and he got
three.
it stuck in the rim.
Now you never see that, and by rule that is a jump ball, and that's very rare to see in basketball.
First time I've seen it happen in a game. Avery Downey with the ball for Capital. Takes it into Timberline territory. Finds Alex, who passes it over to Terrell. And a foul.
I believe it's
Josh Summers is going to get some free throws. Foul called on number 2 for Timberline, his first of the night, and it's not going to be free throws. Avery Downey's going to pass the ball in. Finds Terrell Lawson in the back of the court, and it's almost taken away from him as he goes up for the shot. He misses it. Rebounded by Timberline.
Timberline coming down the court, finds number 3 in the corner. 3 with a shot. Misses it.
Rebounded by Capital.
Passed over to Avery Downey.
And a bad pass by Avery Downey as Timberline saves it. There's no one there to stop Timberline as they get the shot. 6-point game once again. Capital 11, Timberline 17.
That was a 2-minute scoring drought by Timberline.
Caden Machete up for the 3, and it was not a good shot as it's Timberline ball once again.
Good ball movement by Timberline.
Goes up for the shot, misses it, and goes off the hands of Timberline. Capital ball and some substitutions. Avery Downey goes out for Ethan Castillo, and number 4, yeah. Number 4 came in for number 22 for Timberline.
Terrell playing point guard for Capital right now.
And finds Caden Mastretti, finds Alex, goes up for the 3, misses it. Ethan Castillo gets the shot, and he goes up, and he makes it back to a 4-point game.
Number 4 for Timberline finds number 3, driving across. Finds number 4, looks like he was going to go up for the shot, but did not go. And back out to number 4 at the top of the key. Over to number 12. Back out to number 4, driving in. Finds number 2 for Timberline. Trying to drive in, finds number 12 out on the perimeter. Finds number 3, passes it in, and a kickball call is called on Capital. I believe Ethan Castillo made that. And a substitution, number 24 for Timberline goes off for number 5.
Timberline passes the ball into number 2. Finds number 3, who gets it into number 5. Throws it over to number 2, goes up for the 3, and he drills it. Score, Capital 13. Timberline 20 as Caden Mastretti is going in for a shot, and he misses it as it's rebounded by Capital.
Walking foul on Timberline by number 5, and Ethan will get 2 shots at the line. I believe that is number 5's first foul of the game.
And Ethan's going to get 2 free throws. Chance to redeem himself on the first one he missed earlier. Makes his first one, and the substitution, Terrell Lawson goes out for number 20, Ledoux Agri, and number 2 for Timberline goes out for number 20.
2 of the 20s coming in, both big men.
4.5 minutes to go as Ethan Castillo is about to make his second free throw. And he does.
Passed into number 3 for Timberline, driving down the court. And And Ethan going in to steal that, and a foul. Traveling call.
Capital ball.
They called it as a foul and then switched it up. It was a traveling call. I thought they were going to call it out of bounds because I saw number 4's hand go outside of the black line.
Alex Romreel with the ball finds Josh Summers. Trying to find a person to pass it to. Eventually finds a Agri. Sets up a screen.
Trips.
Josh goes up for the shot and it gets blocked. And it's saved. Timberline ball.
Timberline driving down the court.
Just under 4 minutes to go. 5-point game in this first half.
Stolen by Capital. Driving down the court is number 14.
Who misses the shot, and Ethan Castillo tries to come up and change it, and he can't. Timberline ball. Number 3 does find number 4. Almost went up for the shot, and he didn't. Capital ball now as it's a bad pass and a spin move put on. Josh Summers goes to Ethan Castillo, goes up for the shot. He misses it off the hands of Timberline.
Looks like it went off the head.
And a substitution, number 21 comes in for number 5 for Timberline. No, number 21 comes in for number 20 for Timberline. And number 45, Zach Carlisle comes in for number 34, Josh Summers for Capital. Score, Capital 15, Timberline 20. Kayjah Vaung goes up for the shot, and he just undershoots it. Timberline ball. Three minutes to go in this first half. As number 5 gets the ball inside the key, goes up for the shot, and he misses it. Timberline does recover. Number 5 does get the ball back. 12 goes up for the 3, and he doesn't make it. And it goes up over the top. It'll be Timberline ball.
Capital ball.
Did I say Timberline?
Yes.
It's my bad to all you listening in on this. Kayjah Vaung now comes out for number 3, Terrell Lawson for Capital.
Terrell coming down the court.
Into Wolves territory.
Finds Terrell, driving in is Terrell. Goes up and goes in.
And it is back to a 3-point game. 21 with the ball for Timberline as he just goes straight in. And a block foul called on Zach Carlisle. And Josh Summers is going to come in for Ladue Agri for Capital. And number 22 is going to come in for number 3. And number 2 is going to come in for number 4 for Timberline.
That was Zach Carlisle's first foul of the game.
And Timberline's going to pass it in from underneath their own basket. Number 5 gets the ball. Went to drive in for the shot. Eventually passed it over to number 21, who doesn't make the shot. Ethan Castillo with the rebound. Finds Terrell Lawson, who finds Alex Romreel. Goes up for the shot. He makes it. It's a 1-point game just like that. And timeout called by Timberline. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Your score, Capital 19, Eagles. No, that's not the team. Timberline 20. Problem when you're tired is that you can't remember which team switch sometimes.
Sometimes you get cross-eyed.
Yep. You say one thing and then you say it again. And you realize it. You see you made the mistake on live YouTube.
Make sure you stay covering the varsity matchup between the Timberline Wolves and the Capitol High Eagles. That coverage will start at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
And back out of that timeout. Capital playing press coverage again. As number 21 is a straight shot to the basket. And it'll be Timberline ball as it's off the hands of Ethan Castillo.
That was a very excellent block by Ethan Castillo.
Looked like it almost could have been a foul, but it wasn't. Timberline passes it in underneath their own basket. And has to pass it immediately back to someone else or he would have been out of bounds. 22 sets up a play. Number 2 goes up for the 3, and he makes it. Back to a 5-point game. 19 Eagles, 23 Wolves. Minute 35 to go in this first half. Terrell lost him with the ball. Finds the ball just gets back to him. Ethan goes up for the shot, and he misses it. Josh Summers almost gets the rebound, but Timberline does eventually get the ball. Timberline trying to find a place to go with the ball as we close in on a minute to go. And a foul. And Zach Carlisle goes off for number 40, Avery Downey, as it'll be Timberline ball underneath their own basket once again. And Terrell Lawson almost gets the pass, but he cannot jump high enough as Capital is playing hard man-to-man coverage again. Number 2 goes up for the 3, and he misses it. Rebounded by Timberline. Goes up for the shot, and it's blocked by Terrell Lawson.
You could hear the ball from up here where we're broadcasting this.
40 seconds to go. As Timberline's trying to get more points on the board, and it's still with Timberline. As Capital cannot rebound the ball anymore. Less than 30 seconds to go. Number 22 can't find a person, finds 21, but it goes off his hands and out of bounds. It'll be Capital ball with 17.8 seconds to go. They'll have a shot to put more points on the board and make this at least a 3-point game, possibly a 2-point game. Ethan Castillo finds Josh Summers, goes for the shot, and it's a foul called on Capital.
Charging. And Capital will full court press here.
That is Ethan Castillo's second foul tonight, as there's 7 seconds left. Timberline goes up for the shot, and he misses it. And Avery Downey throws it and doesn't get anywhere close. That'll be halftime. We're going to go ahead. We will see you all for the start of the third quarter. And we are back for the start of the second half as the clock to us lies. It's an 8-minute quarter, not a 10-minute. They fixed it. The score, Capital 19, Wolves 23. As it's been a close game all the way through, Timberline will start with the ball.
Timberline coming out with a more fast-paced game than the first half, and they get the first bucket of the second half, making it a
6-point game. Titus Bailey goes up for the shot, and he makes it back to a 4-point game.
Firing back after the 2 by Timberline.
And Capital still playing their hard press coverage. And it'll be Timberline ball as it goes off the feet of an Eagle. Number 40 goes up for the shot, and he makes it back to a 6-point game. 21-27. Ethan Castillo goes up for the shot, and he misses it, rebounded by Timberline.
Timberline coming down the court. Double teamed was number 22, but finds someone. Finds number 4 down in the corner.
Number 2 goes up for the 3, and he makes it.
Drills it from the corner, and it is a 9-point game.
And Alex goes up for the shot. He misses it, rebounded by Timberline.
Timberline coming back down the court. Number 22 with the ball, over to number 2, back over to number 4. And a blocking foul on Ethan Castillo.
That's his third foul tonight. And Caden Machete comes in for Ethan. As we are right, that is Ethan's third foul of the night, first of this half, as Timberline will pass the ball in.
Looking for a shot is Timberline.
Does not find it.
Doing the little pump fakes, trying to get the defense to jump, but can't get them to jump. Number 22 finds someone on the perimeter. Back out to number 22. Over to number 2 in the corner, shoots a 3.
And he makes it again. Number 2, good at threes for Capital, for Timberline. 21-33.
He has pushed the lead into double digits. And timeout Capital.
Already, barely even 2 minutes into this half. Burning one of their 5 timeouts in the game. Both teams had a strong first half, and so far Timberline seems to be looking stronger this half. Capital seems to be playing just as strong as they did the first half. Capital already needing to re-strategize a little bit. And the timeout is over thanks to the buzzer. For the people who keep giving me crap about what I used to say, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I am so sorry, Garcia. I know you're listening to that. Capital gets the ball back. Terrell Lawson with it. Finds Avery Downey, who could have taken a 3 but didn't. Now Kid Mastretti has the ball.
Giving some body there. Stolen.
And stolen by Timberline. As number 4 goes up for the shot. He makes it.
A little bit of a Euro.
35-21, Timberline on top.
Stolen again by Timberline.
And
I believe a timeout was called. Yes, a timeout was called.
by Timberline.
And Timberline back out onto the court first. Capital's coming out now. Let's get you set up on the lineup that is out there on Capital. Number 3, Terrell Larson. Number 23, Titus Bailey. Number 20, Luda Adri. Number 40, Avery Downey. And number 11, Caden Masari.
Terrell Lawson shooting free throws. So he makes his first one. Foul called number 22 for Timberline, his first of the night. 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. And he makes a second one. 23 to 35. Capital down, but ball taken away by Ledoux Agri. Finds Terrell, who gets it over to Titus Bailey, goes up for the shot, misses it, rebounded by Timberline.
Poked away by Capital.
And a substitution happened. I believe number 21 came in for number 22. And number 12 goes up for the shot. He misses it, rebounded by Avery Downey. Finds Titus Bailey, who tries to get over to Terrell Lawson, who does eventually get the ball.
Fast passes by Capital.
Stolen by Timberline.
These look like baseball pitches happening by Capital.
And ball just barely saved as number 4 goes up for the shot, and he doesn't make it anywhere close. Ledoux Agri with a good chance to make a shot, and he did not take it. And a foul. I think. I didn't see the ref.
Yeah, it was a foul. It was a shooting foul.
2 free throws for Ledoux Agri.
And I believe that foul was on number 40.
His second foul of the night.
Excuse me.
Ledoux misses his first one. And substitutions for Timberline, number 21 and 40 go off for number 2 and 5. And he makes his second one. 24-35, Capital losing. Timberline with a good-sized lead as it's an 11-point game. Titus Bailey with the steal, jump ball, and it will go to Capital.
I believe the Timberline coach was trying to call a timeout, but the refs did not allow that, and they called a jump ball. I think that was a great call by the refs. Because
I think so, too.
Because Timberline did not have full possession of the ball. Therefore, you cannot call a timeout.
Avery Downey goes up for the 3, and he misses it, rebounded by Timberline as he tries to play press coverage, and Avery just cannot keep up with him. Number 12 goes up for the 3, and he makes it. And Timberline just adding to their lead. And no foul called. As Timberline goes up, they make another shot as it was 4-on-1 with Avery Downey being the only Capital Eagle in sight on defense.
Capital did not have any defense back, and Avery just had to kind of just let him drive in and score. There wasn't really anything he could do on a 4-on-1. That's almost the whole team down there on the court for Timberline.
And Timberline gets the ball back as they are struggling to get points on the board for Capital. And steps out of bounds, Capital ball. And substitutions. Alex Romriel and Ethan Castillo come in for Terrell Lawson and Ledoux Agri.
And ladies and gentlemen, please make sure to stick around because we have varsity basketball coming up next after this game. It is the Capital Eagles versus the Timberline Wolves as Avery Downey makes a 2-point basket. Back to what I was saying about Timberline and Capital varsity matchup. First time that they played, the final score was 41-57 Timberline for varsity.
2 minutes to go in this quarter.
And that will be up next here on the KCHSTV YouTube channel.
And I missed who made the 3. Was that Caden Mastretti?
I believe so, yes.
I don't know. You all saw the number. If it was number 11, that was Caden Mastretti. As Timberline now has the ball.
Capital
Number 2 goes up for the 3, and he makes it. As Timberline is just on point with those today.
And I believe Capital has gone cold with their shots, and Timberline is just heating it up. They're putting wood on the fire.
And Ethan goes up for the shot. He misses it, gets his own rebound, goes up for another shot. He makes the shot. Minute to go in this third quarter.
Just under a minute left in this quarter. 43-31 Timberline.
And block foul on Caden Mastretti. .49 seconds to go. Timberline will pass it in from underneath their own basket. As they find number 4 for Timberline. 45 seconds to go. That was Caden Mastretti's first foul of the night on that block call. Number 4 goes up for the 3. He misses it. Rebounded by Titus Bailey. Titus Bailey, you will see later tonight, as he is the only freshman on the varsity team. Very rare you see a freshman on the varsity team. So he goes up for the 3, and he makes it.
Titus Bailey coming unlocked here in the second half.
34-43, Timberline on top.
And he has found the key that unlocks the chest.
However, Capital needs to put their defense together in order to keep Timberline from putting points on the board as they go for another 3, missed again, and it's Capital ball. And that's the end of the third quarter. We'll be back for the start of the fourth when this game, after the, we'll be back. And we are back for the start of the fourth quarter. This just shows how tired I am. It'll be Timberline ball. As Avery Downey was going to play press coverage and he backed out of it. As Timberline has a chance to start adding to their lead and taking control of this game even more. As it's stolen by Avery Downey. As he does another crossover, Alex goes up for the three. He misses it, rebounded by Timberline.
Almost rebounded by Ethan
Castillo. 7.5 minutes to go. As Timberline has the ball, goes up for the shot, misses it, rebounded by Capital. Ethan Castillo with the ball, goes up for the shot, and a block call. Block foul.
And that was a great charging foul by Ethan as he steps over number 21.
And Ethan Castillo will get 2 free throws to make this a 7-point game. That is number 21's second foul of the night for Timberline. As Ethan misses his first free throw, he can make it an 8-point game with this next one.
Substitution for Timberline, number 12 going out for, I believe number 40 came in.
And Ethan misses his second one. Off the hands of Capital, it'll be Timberline ball.
Substitution for Timberline, number 4 coming out for number 24.
Number 21 will pass it into number 3 for Timberline. As Capital is playing press coverage again, and it's a bad pass by Timberline picked up by Avery Downey.
Back out to Avery Downey on the perimeter. Out to Ethan. Another blocking foul on Timberline.
Ethan Castillo is going to get more free throws.
And Ethan is just drawing those fouls. He's making it look good too.
Making up for the fouls that he's been called for. Number 24's first foul of the night for Timberline. As Ethan goes up for his first shot, and he makes it. 35-43, Timberline on top of the Eagles. As Ethan goes up for his second shot, and he misses it.
Pulled down by number 40.
8-point game. And stolen by Caden Machete as there's no one in front of Alex Romreel as he goes up and he misses the shot. That was probably the easiest chance he'll have all year as it's saved again. And Terrell goes up for the shot and he makes it.
Great backhand pass by Avery Downey and
two insane plays by Capital.
And Timberline calls a timeout. And can we just talk about that backhanded pass? That was just the cleanest backhand pass I have ever seen them do.
And Avery had no idea no one was back there. He was just trying to keep the ball in bounds, and thankfully, Terrell Lawson was back there.
And that is good awareness by Avery Downey, and I can see a future varsity player right there.
I do too. However, he is just a sophomore. You never know.
I know some sophomores that are on varsity, and they're really good. Think of Nate Cherry.
He is good. Alex Romreel did just miss what probably will be the easiest shot he'll have ever had a shot at. With the miss. And Ethan Castillo not being able to knock it in from behind. As it is a 6-point game now. 6:18 to go in the fourth quarter.
And both teams coming back out onto the floor. And Capital, they're pulling this lead back. It's like a game of tug of war. You don't really know who's going to win until the strongest man prevails. And right now, Capital is doing that.
Capital has come back into this game after being down by quite a bit, and that was an interesting pass. As it goes off the backboard, neither team can really get to it, as Timberline still has the ball. And it's left out of the hands of Timberline. Avery Downey now with the ball for Capital, as it falls back into the hands of Timberline. Now back into Caden Mastretti's hands. He goes up for a shot. He misses it. And Terrell Loss tries to save it, but it goes right into
looked like it hurt.
Yeah, it went right into the fingertips of number 21 for Timberline. Looked like it could have jammed his fingers as we got 5.5 minutes to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is just the start of a very fun night for these two basketball teams. Later tonight, we have the Capital Eagles and the Timberline Wolves in a varsity matchup. And Ethan Castillo going up, blocked, and fouled.
Shot foul. Ethan Castillo will get 2 free throws. And Ethan makes his first free throw. That was number 2 for Timberline, calling the foul, his second of the night. As Ethan Castillo will get his second free throw. And he misses that one. It's a 5-point game.
And a push off by Terrell Lawson. And I do not think that he was intended to do that. I think he just was trying to get the rebound and accidentally push him. And that is Terrell's first foul of the game. And Timberline passing it back and forth across the court, but getting it up the court.
And number 2 goes up. Number 40 goes up for the shot. He misses it. Rebounded by Timberline. Number 24 goes up for the shot, and he makes it.
Capital was juggling it around down there. Couldn't get any man on that ball.
Back to a 7-point game. Alex goes up for the 3, and he misses it. Recovered by Timberline.
Driving down the court is number 3. Double teamed on the corner and out of bounds.
Ball bounces on the sideline. It'll be Capital ball. And an equipment timeout.
Substitution for Timberline, number 3 going off for number 4 on Timberline.
4.5 to go. Score Capital 38, Timberline 45. Terrell Lawson with the ball for Capital. As Alex goes up for another 3, and he makes it this time. 4-point game once again.
Capital's brought back a double-digit deficit and puts it into a 4-point lead. 4-point deficit, getting those points back. And as we get an and 1 call on the floor.
And 2 free throws, I believe, will be attempted by number 24 for Timberline. As it's a 6-point game, that's Terrell Lawson's second foul tonight, as he will now be put on the bench for Ethan Castillo. It might be an and 1 thing for the free throw.
It is.
And he misses it. 6-point game still, as Ethan Castillo gets the ball for Capital. Goes in, goes up for the shot, and he makes it back to a 4-point game.
And this game is now getting some energy involved, as we're just under 4 minutes left to go. Going up for a 3 is Timberline. Airballs it, hits it out, and it'll be Capital ball.
This game is turning out to be a really close one.
From the start of this game, we knew it was going to be a close one.
I'm getting deja vu from the Skyview game that happened last week.
Judging by the two teams and how their seasons has been going, these two teams are very evenly matched.
And Alex Romreal with a nasty spin move as Avery Downey goes up for the 3, and he misses it, but it is recovered by Ethan Castillo. Alex Romreal goes up for the 3, and he misses it. Rebounded by Timberline.
just under 3.5 minutes left in this game. It is still a 4-point lead by Timberline.
And
Thrown away. And a traveling
by
call.
Ethan.
And I believe that Ethan is getting mad. I think I heard something from down on the court. I heard something, but I don't know what it was.
And it'll be Timberline ball underneath their own basket.
Finding number 21.
And Capital looks like they're playing some zone defense. And ball saved by Timberline. And a foul. Two free throws will be attempted by number 24 again for Capital. Not for Capital.
Timberline.
For Timberline. Number 20, Ledoux Agri's first foul of the night. As it's a 4-point game. And goes up to a 5-point game. Score Capital 43, Timberline 48 with just under 3 minutes to go.
Substitutions for Timberline and Capital. Ethan Castillo comes out for Terrell Lawson, excuse me. And a 3-man sub for Timberline. I cannot remember who came on and who came off for Timberline.
And it'll stay a 5-point game for Capital, as they still have a shot to get back into this game. As Avery Downey faked the 3, and he got called for a travel.
And I'm in a bad angle, but I do not think that was a travel.
That didn't look like a travel from up here. And Capital still playing press coverage. And foul.
No, I believe it was called a timeout.
And a little bit of controversy on the court.
I think a lot of the Capital fans are saying it was an over and back call, but the Timberline side is saying that the coach called a timeout. We're really confused up here, and I'm sure they're really confused down there on the court.
And they're going to get the timeout. Timberline down to 1.
I believe the Capital fans were wanting an over and back call on that.
And it looked like it could have been. And because there's no review allowed, you can't look at that. You just have to trust what the refs say.
And that was a very confusing call for us and probably for the refs, as they did not know what
It looked confusing for everybody.
Yeah, I think everyone in this gym was very confused.
And there's the final buzzer to end the timeout.
Just under 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes left.
5-point game, and it'll be Timberline ball. About to hit the 2-minute mark in this game. And there's the foul that Capital wanted earlier.
There's that over and back call. And just about to hit the 2-minute warning, and we're within 5 points for the deficit.
And
lost it.
Yeah, bad ball control and a foul called on Avery Downey. And Avery trying to argue that he wasn't called for a foul. I believe that's his second or third of the night. It's a second. Timberline ball, 5-point game, less than 2 minutes to go.
Fouls pretty even, with Timberline with 5 fouls and Capital with 6 fouls.
They've been pretty even all game.
Yes, they have. And I believe that Timberline is just going to run out the clock unless Capital fouls or gets the ball back. Double team in the corner, and Timberline is just passing it around. Finally shoots, misses it, rebounded by Terrell.
And timeout, Capital. It's coming back down to the wire. All Capital would have to do to take a lead back is make 2 threes or 3 twos. That's even how you say it.
And images of last week's varsity matchup, Skyview and Capital, as Aiden Gray shot the game-winning shot for Capital. That final score was 47-49, I believe.
Yep. It was either Capital win, tie in overtime, or
3-ball to win it.
Yep. I remember that game very well. As you all remember, if you're watching this, I was yelling like crazy at the end of that game.
Make sure you stay tuned after this JV matchup as we have the varsity teams, Capital's varsity and Timberline's varsity, going head-to-head in this gym.
Timeout is over. Believe it's Timberline's ball. Might be Capital's.
It is Capital's, because they called the timeout.
That's right. And Avery trying to go up for the shot. He goes up and he does miss it.
Just under a minute and a foul called.
And a push.
Foul called on Alex. It'll be a one-on-one chance as Timberline has entered the bonus as Capital has 7 fouls and Timberline has 5. That is Alex's first foul of the game.
We are closing in on a minute to go, which means closer to the victory or overtime. I've yet to sit through an overtime game this year. First free throw made, 6-point game.
We get another chance.
Capital can now, at best, tie it. And now Capital has to make 3 shots has to make 7 points to tie it, 8 to win it. As before, it took 2 threes to take a win. Now it'll take more than that. And Avery Downey is not looking happy as he just got called for another foul.
And I believe Avery
that was
Downey.
called on Terrell Lawson. But Avery is still...
No, number 3 for Timberline.
Number 3 for Oh. That's my bad. Terrell Lawson with the ball for Capital. Finds Alex, goes up for the 3, and he's short. And jump ball.
And I believe it'll be Capital's ball.
And they do give it to him.
And timeout, Capital with
1 left.
With 45.5 seconds left in this game. Your score, Capital 43, Timberline Wolves 50.
.45 seconds to go in this game. Capital 43, Timberline 50. If Capital can somehow make 3 threes in a row, they can take the win. If they make 2 twos and a 3, they tie it. They make 2 and 2 threes, they take a win. If they get anything less than 7, they lose.
Good math,
I know that
Mac.
was confusing.
Good math, Mac. And Capital and Timberline coming back out onto the court. 45.5 seconds left. Capital has the ball. Terrell has the ball in hand, gives it to Alex.
And Terrell with another good-looking behind-the-back pass, but it goes right into the hands of Timberline. 30 seconds to go, and...
Foul.
Ooh, this game's getting interesting.
And I believe Capital will intentionally foul until they get closer to the score on Timberline.
That was Josh Summers' second foul of the night.
Missed it. Terrell coming down the court.
As the ball does still end up in Capital hands, Ethan goes up for the three, and he makes it.
Banks
20
it in.
seconds to go.
Full court press. Clock does not stop after 30 seconds. Capital gets it back, and a foul, and I believe it was a shooting foul, and Capital will go to the line.
Capital getting back into this game.
Down by 4 for Capital. I believe it is a two shots for number 11.
Caden Mastretti. As he goes up for the first one, and he makes it. He'll get a second one. Three-point game.
3-point game.
This game is getting scary.
15.4 seconds left on the clock.
And he missed it. It's Timberline ball and a foul.
That was very smart by Capital, fouling.
Trying to keep their timeout.
Only down by 3.
Number 40 to make his first free throw. Ooh, almost. And he got it. It's a 4-point game with 13 seconds left. Capital does have a shot, but it's going to be hard. Oh, he gets another free throw.
Capital does have a timeout, and they can stop the clock and get them better court position. Line violation.
And it's a 6-point game now. No, it's a 5-point game. Ethan Castillo goes up for the three, and he misses it, but whistle was blown anyway. Timeout Capital. 9 seconds to go.
And
if Timberline gets any form of possession on the ball, it'll be game over. And Timberline will leave with the win.
9.9 left in this game, and this game is getting good. Even though it's short time, Capital still has a chance. It is their ball, and they're down by 5. The least they can do is score a 2 and get an and 1 off of that. Capital and Timberline coming out for the last time in this JV matchup.
And if you heard that, you could hear a Timberline fan is getting excited on the sidelines.
Stalling.
Alex goes up for the three. He misses it. And Timberline has the ball. They're going to win the game.
And that was a great game by Timberline and Capital. They always put on a great show for us. And right now, it is varsity basketball time. We will be right back. I'm Lucas Stevenson.
I'm Mac Noltsenmeyer.
And we will see you
for the varsity game.